everyone, it's me again. Today is one of my favorite lessons to teach you. So tune in, pay attention, and I think if you're a good listener, you're going to get this right away. It'll click right away. What we're doing today is we're going to find parts of a whole number. So it's a little bit different than mixed numbers and improper fractions and all that good stuff. Today we're going to find parts of a number. And I'm going to start off really, really easy, and then I'm going to show you a trick. If I wanted to find a part of a number that was really common sense, you could just do it in your head. Watch this. You and I, we order a pizza together. And the pizza man just cut it in half. And so here's one half and here's one half. And if I say, I'm going to eat one half and I'm going to share the other half with you, if we wanted to know what one half of these two pieces of pizza, one half of two pieces is one. Because you can visualize that. You would say, well, there's just two pieces and I'm having half and you're having half, so we're each having one. That one you can do in your head. Or what if I said, we divided the classroom into, oh yeah, here we go. We wanted to play four corners, and we divided the classroom into four areas or four corners. And if I said, how many corners would 1/4 of all four be? At first that sounds strange, but listen again. We have four boxes or four corners. And if I said, you're all going to hide in 1/4 of the four corners, well, you would kind of be able to visualize it and say, well, 1/4 of four is just one box. It's just one. But when you try to find a part of a number that's not so common sense, there's a super great trick. You ready for it? Watch this. What if it wasn't a pizza that was divided into two parts? What if it wasn't a classroom that was divided into four corners? What if I said, here we go. Have you missed my drawings? What if I said a mommy cat had 8 kittens? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so those are 8 kittens with pointy ears. I know you missed my drawings. And so if a mommy cat has 8 kittens, and I told you that maybe 3/4 of the kittens were white. 3/4 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kittens are white. And if I say, well, how many kittens are white? 3/4 of them are white. The others are maybe gray. This one's not so easy. That pizza example of half and half, now that one was easy. This one, not so easy. How many kittens is 3/4 of 8? Here comes the good trick. I love this trick. Ready? It's going to be a zigzag. Watch this. You start with your big number. Zig, zag. Did you see the two symbols I wrote? Zig, zag. You're going to go diagonal and divide, straight up and multiply. That's it. Every single time. Diagonal divide. Oh, there's another trick. Both start with D. Diagonal divide, up and multiply. I wish I could say I wish they both started with U or they both started with M, but they don't. So we'll just have to stick with diagonal divide, up, and multiply. Okay, so 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4. 4 times what is 8 again? 8 divided by 4 is 2. So right now, in my head, I'm thinking of a 2. And now I'm going to zoom it up or zag upward with the multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 kittens were white. Zig, zag. Say that over and over. Zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, zag, divide, multiply, divide, multiply, divide, multiply. So if a mommy cat had 8 kittens and I told you 3/4 were white, how many kittens are white? The answer would be 6 kittens are white. Let me show you another one. What if last October when you went trick-or-treating, what if you went to bed and you know you had 10 Kit Kats in your Halloween bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Kit Kats. You know when you went to bed there were 10 Kit Kats in your bag. But when you woke up, somebody said one of your parents ate 2/5 of your Kit Kats when you were asleep. And if I said, well, how many Kit Kats did they eat then? What is 2/5 of 10? That one's not so common sense. What is 2/5 of 10? I'm looking for another number. I'm looking for how many Kit Kats went missing. So when you have a fraction or a part of a number, that's what we're doing today. We're finding a part of a number, just one easy trick. Zig, zag. Zig, zag. When you diagonal down these two numbers, diagonal down, divide. And then when you go straight up, multiply. So it's like 2 math problems. Watch this. 10 divided by 5. So I'm thinking of 2. And then I'm going to zag or go straight up and multiply 2 times. Oh, that guy. 2 times 2 is 4. Somebody in your family ate 4 of your Kit Kats after trick-or-treating on Halloween. 2/5 of 10 is 4. And the only way I knew that is I had my fraction. I had my jumbo number. He's the star of the show, or she's the star of the show. Big number, start there, and then zig, zag. Easy. All right, no more pictures. Let's just do some problems. All right, what if I asked you, let's do 3/4 of, say, 16. Start with the star, zig, diagonal down, divide. 16 divided by 4 is what I'm thinking in my head. 16 divided by 4, do you have your answer? 4. But I'm not done yet until I zigzag. Remember, you still have to go straight up and multiply this numerator. So in my head, I had a 4, and now I'm going up to multiply 4 times 3. The answer is 12. What about 1/5 of 25? What if you earned $25 or you had $25 in a golden Easter egg and somebody said, I want to try to trick you or convince you. Give me 1/5 of all that money from that Easter egg. What are they really asking for? If they wanted 1/5 of your $25 golden egg, how much money are they asking for? Well, to find out, start with your star of the show, zigzag, divide, multiply. 25 divided by 5. What number is in your head right now? 25 divided by 5. You have a number in your head? I hope it's that number. Divide, I'm thinking 5. Multiply. Anything times 1 is just itself. 5 times 1 is 5. So if you had $25 and somebody tried to say, hey, for some reason or another, I want 1/5 of the money you have, they're really asking for $5 out of your 25. Let's do a couple more. What if you wanted to know what 4/6, this is a weird one. You probably wouldn't see this one. 4/6 of 24. That's actually kind of a dumb problem, but let's do it anyway because the numbers are bigger. Start with your star and zigzag. Divide, multiply. That's it. 24 divided by 6. Do you have your number in your head? 24 divided by 6 is 4. So now let's send the 4 upwards in the multiplying part. 4 times 4 is 16. Zigzag over and over and over. It never changes. When we get to our math workbook, though, they love to throw those letters in, like that fancy algebra that they do. Let me peek. Oh, here's one. You're going to see this in a day or two. 2/3 of 18. They're going to say that equals, let's take a letter like T for Turketta. Now you're scratching your head going, wait a minute, what? 2/3 of 18 equals T? They're just saying what could go in that, what can go to substitute in for the T. That's a fancy way to just say, do the same thing and just replace the T with your answer. And they're going to use a B, and they're going to use an X, and they're going to use a T and an S. They're going to use random letters. But really, it's just their way of trying to make it fancier than it is. It never changes, boys and girls. It's just zigzag. Divide, multiply. Divide, multiply. 18 divided by 3. 6. 6 times 2. 12. So if that darn T wasn't there, I would just put my answer in the box. But the T was there. And they say, what number could you replace that T with that would be the real answer? And so then in our workbook, it's going to say, what is T equal? Or what is X equal? Or what is B equal? Don't pay attention to what letter they pick. Just try to use that as your way to answer or to substitute. Here's one. 3/4 of 24. Oh, that's almost like that. Let me do a different one. Here's a weird one. It's a real problem in your workbook. 7/8 of 32 is F. And you're probably saying to yourself, F? That's just their way of asking, what number, if I erase the F and put a number in, what could we replace it with? It's just algebra that they want us to get used to setting a letter equal to our answer. As I said before, nothing changes. The name of the game is zigzag. That's it. Zigzag. Divide, multiply. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 times 7 is 28. I'd love if I could put the 28 there, but they put an F in my way. So they said, hey, if the F wasn't there, what number would you put there? I would put a 28 if the F wasn't there. I'm going to set the 28 equal to the F. We've done those before, but it was a really long time ago. I just don't want you to get confused by why they're putting letters in it. It's just a fancy way to just kind of make it a little trickier. Okay, so zigzag. When you go down, you divide. When you go up, you multiply. Zigzag is going to be how you can find a part of a number. And your answers are just going to be a 1 or a 2-digit number over and over again. And we're going to get a lot of practice on that. Hope that made sense. If it doesn't make sense, ask me your questions on our 11:30 Zoom calls or email me. And maybe we can even do some of the problems together at 11:30. So skip any of the problems that are confusing you, and we'll do them together. All right? Good luck. Well done. Goodbye.